The SF State women's soccer team is coming off its best weekend of the season, and it all got started against Cal Poly Pomona on Friday. Both teams take the field trying to snap winless streaks. Neither team has a victory since September 18th. Junior Carly Bliss might have something to say about that. And here we are 4 minutes into the matchup, and things are already getting physical as Callie Wilson shoves Lauren McCauley to the ground right here, no whistle. 3 minutes later, Carly Bliss tries to feed Katie Voss, but Voss can't quite catch up to it. 14th minute, Pomona keeper Ashley Salerno can't corral a Lauren McCauley header, and Voss, right place, right time, right side, back of the net, as the Gators go up 1-0. Waning moments now, as frustration definitely set in for the Broncos, and here we have Andrea Carey, who free kicks into the box. Carly Bliss uses every inch of her 5'11" frame in order to head that one up and over Salerno and into the back of the net. Huge, huge goal for the Gators, who are now 5-6-3 on the year and 3-5-2 in CCAA play. Pomona falls to 6-8 and 2-8 in conference. And in the first half of that Friday doubleheader, the men's soccer team didn't fare quite as well as the women. Things couldn't have started better for the Gators, as Arnold Arcetta scores the second of his 2 first-half goals. 51st minute, Broncos with a chance to answer, but Mike McNeil smothers the weak header for the save. Pomona gets a goal in the 71st, and another one here off of the foot of Mike Reinhardt for the equalizer, and State's Josh Kalers cannot believe it. All square in the 88th minute, and things start to get a little chippy as Arcetta takes an elbow to the face from Vernon Russell and goes down right at the top of the 18-yard box. Edgar Villagrana comes in for the set piece, but bends it just wide of the left post. Overtime, 98th minute. Big time turnover, and wouldn't you know it, another feed for Reinhardt, who taps it past McNeil for the golden goal. His second of the game and 10th of the season to lead the CCAA. Pomona improves to 6-6-1 and 4-5-1 in conference with a 3-2 goal. And State drops to 5-6-3 and 2-5-3 in CCAA. It's the second time in 3 weeks that San Francisco State has dropped a game at home in overtime after leading early. Moving on to baseball, the Giants have shored up their leadership for the 2010 campaign and beyond. General Manager Brian Sabian and Manager Bruce Bochy were both given 2-year extensions with the club. The duo are largely credited for getting the team within a whisper of the playoffs. Bochy will be with the team for his 4th year coming up. Sabian, the longest tenured GM in the major leagues, is entering his 14th season. One team that definitely could use some stability, the Golden State Warriors, continue to have personnel problems. Former captain and leading scorer Steven Jackson is demanding a trade. The disgruntled star says he no longer trusts Coach Don Nelson. Jackson had to forfeit $140,000 of his contract after Nelson stripped him of his captaincy in the off-season. And just up I-State 80, the Kings have their own issues, albeit of a much, much stranger variety. Swingman Francisco Garcia broke his forearm earlier in the week when an exercise ball he was using to lift weights popped. The would-have-been starting small forward for the Kings is going to be out for the first 4 months of the season. So, I mean,
Ouch.
Yeah.
Looks like those exercise balls can be dangerous.
Be careful when you go to the gym, no question about it.
Thanks, David.